What's up, everybody? It's your boy Big Papa JT. I'm back for another video, and I'm going to be talking about the top 5 overrated teams going into the 2018-2019 NFL season. So, at number 1, I have the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, I feel the Jacksonville Jaguars are overrated because in their division, all three of the teams in their division that they played against all had injured quarterbacks, and two of those quarterbacks had backups. The Indianapolis Colts had Jacoby Brissett, who is a pretty good backup quarterback, and I think he can be a pretty good starting quarterback. But behind that offensive line and only one wide receiver to throw to, and with a terrible defense with Malik Hooker getting injured, um, and Houston without Deshaun Watson playing Tom Savage, and they demolished those guys, but they lost to the Tennessee Titans twice with an injured Marcus Mariota, which leads me to believe that they are overrated. And then when they played against the San Francisco 49ers with Jimmy Garoppolo, the defense got thrown and tear to shreds against the 49ers. And against the Seattle Seahawks, Russell Wilson did have a pretty solid day against them. And let's not forget the Pittsburgh Steelers. Even though they beat us in the regular season and the playoffs, Ben Roethlisberger still threw for 400 yards from that defense. So that's why I have them overrated. My second most overrated team in the NFL, the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Viking fans, you guys need to humble yourselves, because you guys beat the New Orleans Saints by a miracle, a missed tackle, and then you guys got destroyed by the Philadelphia Eagles in the NFC Championship game. Let's not also forget that you guys lost to the Steelers. You guys are overrated. You guys upgraded from Case Keenum, but really it's not really an upgrade, because you got a quarterback that embodies what your team is. Overrated. You got Kirk Cousins, a guy who puts up okay numbers, and who you guys gave him $84 million guaranteed, but hasn't even won a playoff game. The number 3 team I have on my list are the Dallas Cowboys. This isn't an overrated list if you don't have the Dallas Cowboys on the list. And the Dallas Cowboys are always going to be overrated just because their fan base always hypes them up and they always are trash. You guys have Ezekiel Elliott back. That's a plus. He is the heart and soul of your offense, which is supposed to be Dak Prescott, but obviously the offense doesn't run how it's supposed to run without Ezekiel Elliott. You guys have Ezekiel Elliott back. You guys have your offensive line fully healthy, but you guys don't have a number 1 wide receiver to replace Dez Bryant, and that's still a head scratcher. You guys also don't have a secondary, which is why you guys are yelling for you guys to make a move for Earl Thomas. And you guys have spots at the tight end position. You guys are losing the most reliable tight end in football history in Jason Witten. Overrated. I have to say that Dallas Cowboys overrated, but is this really a surprise to you guys? Since when are the Dallas Cowboys not overrated? 4th team I have on my list are the Indianapolis Colts. Now, Colts fans are probably going to bash me for this, but they think just because you got Andrew Luck back makes them a playoff team. Newsflash: before Andrew Luck got injured, the AFC South was a poop hole. It really wasn't no good teams. Andrew Luck is coming back into a new look AFC South. Every team in the AFC South has a formidable defense. The Houston Texans with Jadeveon Clowney and J.J. Watt, and then they also added Honey Badger. The Jacksonville Jaguars in Saxonville with Calais Campbell, Jalen Ramsey, A.J. Boye, Telvin Smith. That star-studded defense. The Tennessee Titans, who don't really have a lot of stars on defense, but they play very, very good together, and they play to the strengths. A good zone blitzing team and a good team that's pretty good at stopping the run. This Indianapolis Colts team is not equipped to make it to the playoffs. They only have one true good wide receiver, which is T.Y. Hilton, and you guys don't have an offensive line still. You guys only have Quentin Nelson, and you guys still don't have a defense. Overrated. The 5th overrated team, my last overrated team that I have on the list, are the Green Bay Packers at number 5. Now, Green Bay fans think because Aaron Rodgers is coming back, he's going to be able to lead them to the Super Bowl, and that's not the case now. The NFC is way, way more competitive. And although the problem has been the defense for the Green Bay Packers, and that has been addressed, these guys are still rookies. Jerry Alexander from the University of Louisville, I like him a lot. He's my favorite cornerback in this draft, but he's not going to be enough to help this Green Bay Packers defense because you guys still don't really have that good of a defensive line, and you guys still can't create pressure on the quarterback other than using Clay Matthews, who is starting to slow down and age a lot. And you guys have to rotate him a lot. So this is my top 5 overrated teams in NFL. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Like the video, comment, subscribe.